Hi guys, I'm Georgia.
I'm Lauren.
And this is our first ever couch talk. Okay, let's get started. 2020 has been an interesting one. From the whole pandemic to now the Black Lives Matter movement. This whole movement has been absolutely crazy to say the least, you know. What's your views on the whole movement?
The whole movement, or the I'm over the year already and it hasn't even finished. Like, it's too much. Like, I'm tired, and it's gonna be July tomorrow. It's been too much. The whole Black Lives movement, I was all for it. I still am for it.
It's powerful.
It is powerful. Like, it's nice to see us like finally come together as a people to unite for something so important. But when you do like your research about who's behind the Black Lives movement and what they're trying to do, it's a bit
iffy. It's an interesting one.
The whole reason why we're doing this movement, not to scratch out like the women that have died from police brutality, but are Black men and how they suffer at the hands of police, and why they're trying to scratch them out of the picture. There's nothing wrong with a traditional household. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. A man and a woman raising a child and having a family. Just like I don't think, you know, if you're gay or you're a lesbian and you want to have kids and raise those kids in a household however you want to, as long as that child is safe and taken care of, do your thing. But what is wrong with people still wanting to have the traditional man and woman in a household?
Yeah, it's a very, very interesting, the whole of that, where it comes from. I think I would say to everybody out there that's like, what was this? To go and check it out. It's on the Black Lives Matter movement on the website. If you go into the website, you go into the About Us and then just read about it. It does quite prominently suggest taking the Black man out of the equation. There's a woman, I don't know what her YouTube handle is, but she did a whole video on it, so just like do your research there. You know, it's a very political subject. But I think like on a whole the movement has been powerful, like with Breonna Taylor, bless you, save you. With Breonna Taylor and stuff, like they're revisiting like the police and stuff. People are being fired or whatever. They're going forward, you know, with George Floyd, the cases, like there's actually something happening. Bless you. There's actually like something that's genuinely happening. So I'm very proud for all those aspects. But you know, you're right with the underneath stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like on a whole, the movement has been powerful, wouldn't you say?
No, definitely the protests and
protests,
the petitions, etc., has made some noise.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes when we're too quiet, nothing gets done. But when we start making noise, they hear us. And sometimes you have to make some noise to be heard. And I think that's what the protests and the petitions are doing, is that we're not standing for this anymore. And again, it goes back to, you know, people saying, oh, all lives matter. Nowhere did anyone say all lives don't matter. But right now, we're fighting for Black lives because Black lives are the ones that are under attack. And someone else said it, but you should be happy that you don't have a movement to fight for because you don't need that. But we do, and this is for us to, you know, we are important. Like, people treat us like we're disposable. Yeah. And we're not.
Exactly. Yeah, with all that moving with this subject, what do you think of like cancel culture? So, you know, there's a lot of people out there like Nella Rose, Doja Cat, they have said things perhaps like when they were younger. Most people say things when they're younger, especially Black I'm talking about specifically Black people here
Mm-hmm.
that have said things when they was younger to do with their skin color, you know, whether they call people black or you look this, blah, 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 something negative, and it's come out today.
Mm-hmm.
And they are actively being cancelled because of this. And there's lots of mixtures of opinion. What's yours, Lauren?
I don't think cancel culture is real. Like, you say, oh, we're going to cancel this person. You cancel them for maybe a week or two. And then they're back on your timeline. You're retweeting, you're liking their stuff on Instagram. That's not cancelling them. Like, I actually haven't seen anyone who people are saying, oh, yeah, this person is cancelled, that has actually been cancelled. I think the only person really was R. Kelly.
Yeah.
In terms of like the whole, you know, when people are saying things about tweets and whatever, what they said in like 2011 or 12 and it's come out now, I think a lot of it was underlying like self-hate issues, how, you know, what other people say to you, now start believing yourself. So, oh yeah, she's blick. So you start saying it to other people, and Black girl shouldn't wear this lipstick, and Black girl shouldn't do that. And I just believe in letting people do what they want to do, because you have one life. Like, I personally, like, when it comes to lipstick and stuff on Black women, like makeup, etc., there's not a lot of makeup and stuff for dark-skinned women. And I just think you as a woman need to know what suits you, like what looks good on you. You don't have to jump on every trend. Like pink lipstick, that doesn't suit everybody, and that's okay. You don't have to wear that because it's on trend. Find something that suits you, that complements your beauty, not because something looks good on you. Oh, it looks good on her, I'm gonna do it too. And I just think we're too judgmental, especially as a Black community. We're very judgmental. To each other,
to bring each other down.
Yeah, we're not about uplifting each other at all.
And I think it's sad within the Black community, like as you say that, it's like cool, like for cancel culture, if they cancel someone, they're back on their timelines next week. Okay? With Black Lives Matter, I'm saying it now, like we did a good run, but then all of a sudden now I see a lot of people just going back to norm, and it's just like, come on guys, where's the consistency, dude? Personally, for cancel culture, I don't necessarily agree with it, like especially when it came to like Nella Rose and stuff. You know, she had issues when she was younger to do with her skin. That legit is self-hate, and she should not be cancelled. She grinded so hard, and now she's actually uplifting herself and others because she's beginning to accept and love herself, which is absolutely beautiful. And to bring her back to these dark places because you guys feel, oh, back in there, like cool, she said that when she was younger, right? But not only that, she's just as Black as the other girls that she was saying this about. That's self-hate. You know what I'm saying? This isn't racism, this is self-hate. So the fact that they're coming up now and talking about it, I don't necessarily agree with it.
I think there's certain mistakes you can forgive people for and look past. I mean, those like comments she made about lipstick, and
I didn't see everything. I don't know what
there was like certain comments that she made that you can, young and dumb and very naive.
What was she saying about Nella Rose?
She made obviously those tweets that came out. She was very young, and like I said, there's some things you can forgive people for, and there's some things you can't. And
do you remember what the tweet said?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
A lot of them I was just like, oh, this is just, look how long ago this was. We've all said things that we regret. The only thing is that she is now an influencer and she's in the public eye. And she's going to be scrutinized for everything she says and does. I think, you know, leading on with that, is like a lot of people forget that in your life you don't stay at one level. You're always
There's
elevating.
Growth. Do you know what I mean? It's growth within yourself, like your whole mindset. You know, when you're little, lots of things happen which make you think this way, whether that's somebody literally telling you what to think, or if that's things happening around you. And then at the moment that you grow up, you have new views.
Exactly.
And I feel like a lot of these influencers, this is what they've gone through. Sure, they once felt this way, perhaps. Maybe somebody told them to feel this way. You are a product of your environment. But now, like, they're influencers now, and they know right from wrong. And they've grown their mindset. Everything has grown to that. That's the reason why they are where they are. And I think the fact that people are literally cancelling them, cancelling their grind, cancelling their whole their life, essentially. Do you know what I mean? And then there's a lot of hate that comes with it, and that affects people's mental health. Like, the hypocrisy of people. Like, you can't sit down and scream mental health, but then at the same breath, you are a keyboard warrior and you are affecting and ruining other people's mental health. That don't make no sense to me. It's not like she said these tweets yesterday. She didn't say these tweets a week ago. She said them how many years ago, when she was like however old, you know what I mean? And she's grown up since then. So, cancel culture for me, like, I'm sick of it.
I feel like cancel culture is just something people say. To have some effect, and then
you know what I mean?
Everything's back to normal. So.
Exactly. I mean, it's different in cases like R. Kelly, where there was so much against him. There's different cases like that. But when it's literally people being keyboard warriors,
look, rapists, sexual abusers, paedophiles. Those are the people.
Cancelled. Done.
That's it. But and racists. But.
I mean, I think on the other hand, you have people like Camila Cabello and Sabrina Claudio, I want to say. They are, I'm not sure what descent they are, but they're not black, they're white. They had said racist comments when they were younger, and those ones were forgiven, and I find that very, okay. Do you know what I mean? What's your opinion on that? Like, when white people are racist when they're younger? It's an interesting one.
It is. Can you say once racist, always racist? Can you say maybe those things they said just came from ignorance, like
their families?
No one is born racist. Like, most of the time you're fed these things. As you get older, your views change, your opinions change. You learn and unlearn things that you were taught. I don't know. Is Sabrina Claudio cancelled? No,
she's not. She was for a second.
And
she's not anymore.
So, is cancel culture a real thing?
Is it? It's for the moment, isn't it? Like most things. So that is all with the Black Lives Movement. Well done to, I think, massive shout out to everybody out there that went to these protests. All people that are actively learning. I have a white friend. She messaged me. About, like, because I did a documentary about being black in the industry, how it is to be a black actor, and she messaged me to say, thank you for this, and she, she's white, and she was saying that she has been, she researches every day about different things, events that happen in Black history and stuff, and she told me, she was like to me, I'll never ever understand because I'm not you. I can't, I'm not you. I'm not black. But I can empathize and I can learn and I can listen. And I really respected her from that. I really respect people who, they see what's going on and they actively are trying to understand. They're actually trying to learn about it. And I think this is what is going to make us move forward. We have to move together to move forward. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. It's always nice when you have friends that are from a different race who are willing to educate themselves to understand you a bit better as your friend in anything. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
It's just nice to have supportive friends anyway that are in your corner no matter what. Like, throughout this whole journey. Shanae, like, it's despite like family, and Shanae's part of the furniture anyway, but like my friend Shanae, my friend Shanika, Jodie, Tia, my other friend Shanika, they've all been there just to support me, just like, how are you? Tanisha especially, like, she's like one of my biggest supporters. Just like wanting to know more about what the journey's about and how they can help me, and even like little things like, Lauren, should you be drinking that, or Lauren, should you be eating that, just because they care and they want to know more and how they can help me. So having friends like that, just that want to support you and educate themselves, all you can do is respect that.
Yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. Well, thank you for that, Lauren. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Had a good time? Did you enjoy?
It was good.
Fun games and stuff.
Yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed. Please make sure that you on Lauren's page. Please say your at.
my_transplant_journey.
Lovely. Keep updated with Lauren's life, which is her whole journey. Please see these little clips as well posted and stuff. If you're interested in me, which you probably are,
Oh my God.
follow me on my YouTube. That is Acting Up with G. I am an actress and I post acting tips and stuff. So that is mine and Lauren, and thank you so much. And thank you so much. Big shout out to BTSW Productions, who has put everything, all this edited, everything is put together with us. A lot of things I've been inspired by his Speaks page, which is BTSW Speaks. He puts them on his YouTube page as well. A lot of the games and stuff, a lot of things have been influenced by that. So thank you so much for watching. Come and support us all. Hope you all have a lovely day and take care. So see you later.
Bye.